Welcome back to Mouse to House Campers, folks. Here today we have a 2002 Benimar 5000. We are on a particularly windy day today and my microphone's not up to the job. I'm just waiting for a new microphone to arrive, so I'll do most of my chit chat inside. I'll just do a quick walk around. Okay, I would describe the bodywork for the year as a strong 8 out of 10, towards 8.5. I'll try and point out any imperfections. Please remember it's 16 years old. It could benefit from a polish to the bat. If you wet your finger and it comes back nice and clean, that means it will come back with a polish and a buff. That's the water from the outside shower. Hot and cold. Mains hook up. So you've got external mains, so you can put an external mains point in there, an external 12 volts. This really was the top of the range model. On the back bumper, it's got a couple of bits of paintwork that the last owner said he's just primed it to prevent any oxidisation or rust. It shouldn't do anyway because it's aluminium bumper, but just that part there, a little part here, there and there. So bear that in mind. If you wish to come and view, I can get you a price to have that done professionally. Underbed storage area. Pickup cable with mains converter. That's all your tools and your jack. Fresh water, as well as a 12 volt supply again. Truman boiler, exhaust. Nice rust-free bodywork. Electric windows. Power steering. Both are captain swivel seats. The original Benimar mat, and it's over. Someone else has cut some over mats, or under mats on this occasion. Air suspension. Last owner a couple of years ago put a heavy duty Bosch S4 battery on it. Had some evidence of a bit of wax oiling where the front can suffer from water coming down these channels. 2.8 turbo diesel, folks, the engine to have, plenty of power. gas point for a barbecue. Okay. So you've got a large double bed over cab, and this is so large it's suitable for 2 adults. Both captain's seats. The driver's seat would benefit from a wet vac, and there's a small rip here and a little bit of fray into the edge here. Again, I can get that repaired for you professionally. The trick is to use some of the upholstery from the back, so you may be able to get a little bit of upholstery from out of sight off the back cushion and replace it onto the front. So an upholster could do that, no problem. But I do like to point everything out. It's got the later 5-speed gearbox. This one does not suffer from any crunches, smooth acceleration and gear changes. I picked it up and I've covered 165,000 miles and can tell you it drives beautifully. Faultless, in fact. We've got 2 sets of keys. We've got 4-way electric mirrors. We've even got a reversing camera. And wait for it, air conditioning, and I can promise you it gets super cold. There's your reversing camera. That's functioning, and that is getting super cold. There she goes. Yep, freezing cold. Cigarette lighter doesn't look like it's been used. Ashtray's not been smoked in. Nice steering wheel. The last owner has loved it and cherished it for 10 years. We'll have a little look at the paperwork. There's not much in the way of service history stamped as such because the last owner is a retired mechanic. So annually he did all his own oil changes for the last 10 years. There's a couple of stamps early on, I think up to 17,000 when he took control of it. But he has recently just had a couple of... He had a motorhome service, so that's the leisure service carried out, as well as a new leisure battery. So that's just being carried out on the 5th, 2018. So that's nice to have. It's MOT till October the 22nd, and the only advisory is front brake discs worn. So I drove it back, there's no run out, there's no judder, it stops and starts as it should. Lots of previous MOTs, but that's just a point to note. There you go. 2 former keepers. There's a Welsh logbook, so everything comes in English as well as Welsh. There we go, the English part. 2 former keepers. And the last owner got it in June 2007, so they've had it 11 years. So I've checked everything works, the fire works, no problem. The fridge works on the gas and the mains and the 12 volt. Just one thing to note, a few years ago they put the electric fire on inside and left it and come back to it, and a couple of the bits of wood had come away, so some parts of it just needs bonding glue, super glue to put back. An extra spare cushion from somewhere. So yes, that's the worst part. Just needs a bit of glue. I'll try and glue that back for you folks. But it's not, there's no damp, it's bone dry, lovely hard plastic boards, no wood in this, no flimsy boards. Seals are absolutely beautiful, really well constructed. Spanish made Benimar, well known in the industry, Spain's #1 motorhome manufacturer. There's the large table. It has a slider so you can configure it back and forth. Nice condition. We'll just pull that out the way so we can show off the fixed bed. So yes, L-shaped in the centre with a large bed, and the driver's seat can access the table that fits there. Underneath, nice solid floor, good condition underneath. It's even got leisure air conditioning. There you go. That's blowing, the air conditioning's kicking in. I would say that would benefit from a recharge, a regas, so just bear that in mind folks. So the leisure part would benefit from a regas. Hot and cold running water. We'll just switch it on the panel. I have had the hot water working as well as the cold. Three-way hob. I'll just put the camera down. Oh no, I can light it there. As you can see, that one's working fine. So is the back one. The bottom left one could benefit from a service. So we've got the back one lit now. But this one, it's only very low on a couple of flames, so I would suggest it's got some clogging in there. The two little screws look like they're slightly rounded, so it might need drilling out that. So just bear that in mind folks. The bottom left hand hob is not working correctly. The two others are. Lovely, nice, clean condition. Three-way freezer. One more note. The hinges on the freezer door have come away, so they're just on two wires, so it's still opening and closing, but those two hinges would benefit from being changed at some stage. So going in the large toilet and shower area, it's got a separate shower area. Let's put some lights on. The shower head, the end there, needs a new one to give the shower effect. You see it's working fine, it just needs the shower end here replacing. That's fine, nice and solid. You've even got a privacy wet room that clicks into place here. Sanitised swivel Thetford cassette toilet. Just one thing to note, the plastic floor to under the toilet area has got a small crack in it, but at some stage someone's carpeted and put a very well fitted piece of fitted wood over it, so there's no problem there. I have taken a picture of it. I'm just being super fussy with my descriptions. You won't get any unexpected nasty surprises at Mouster House. I'll just be pumping through the hot water now. In fact, yeah, there we go. Look at that. Lovely fixed bed. Garage space underneath. TV cabinet. And in fact, the last owner, that's just jammed on the bits and bobs that have closed against it. That's it. There we go. Last owner's left a DVD player in. So got a DVD player and cables. This will pull out for your TV if you're watching in bed, or from the front. Nice cupboards. Just one note, all the outside windows work, the roof light works, except the rear, this one here, has got a broken, there we go, that's broken the catch there, so just one thing to note there, it needs a strut, it still opens and closes, but just one thing to note, all the blinds operate smoothly, the rip-free. Last owner's gone to the trouble of putting another couple of shelves here. All the lights work, except I think one bulb's gone in that side, in the above cab position. And if I remember rightly, oh, it's come on. It must have been a loose connection or a bulb. I thought that wasn't working. So you've only got one bulb that's not working. Don't think the extractor fan was working, unless I'm doing something wrong. So just to note, the last owner said this microwave was installed new when they got it, or they had it, but it was never connected up, so it wasn't a microwave there apparently, so that's not connected up. So just a thing to note, folks. I would suggest just 4 screws there. Control panel, hot water on the gas, and you've also got hot water on mains. You've got an extra swivel table that gives you some more surface area, and that's about it. You really could tour Europe in this one, with a cupboard space and all the facilities. Top of the range. It wants for nothing. If I remember rightly, it's just cosmetic, the blind here, the blackout blind. So if someone's got the time just to feather that in nicely there, and then that will sit in there nicely. But as you can see, it goes back and forth with the fly net as well. So just one thing to note there, folks. Gas struts are working perfectly. So we'll just switch the electrics off. So just to recap, it's a 2002 Benimar 5000 CDL, 5 berth, 2 adults up there. That makes into a single bed and a fixed double bed. Rear 2 forward facing seat belts, power steering, air conditioning to the cab as well as the leisure area, electric windows, electric mirrors, reversing camera, 5-speed 2.8 turbo diesel. I think the only thing that I've mentioned was it has not got a cooker. It never affected the last people. They said they bought it, they didn't wish to go out and start cooking. They were quite happy with the grill and the hob. I think that's the only thing that you could say it has not got. Other than that, she's lovely. It's on sale, folks, with no reserve. You decide the price. Starting at 99p. No, I won't on the auction for £100. We know decent motorhomes are hard to come by, and it will command and fetch a fair market price. I'll even consider delivering this anywhere in the country. I'm that confident and up and down the country all the time anyway. So just the price of diesel and my return train journey. Feel free to ring to ask any sensible questions. 7 days a week, 9 AM till 9 PM, 0798 526 1078. I repeat, 0798 526 1078. It's only had 2 former keepers, and the last owner have had it for 11 years. It drives lovely. Just a couple of very minor cosmetic issues, and then you'd have a lovely motorhome. It's MOT till October. I can't envisage there being any problem. The only last advisory was the brake discs. I'll just go outside, stop talking while it's windy. Just do a recap of the outside. And good luck on your bidding, folks. Rear steady legs.